Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to some Toonkind D&D. My name is Whis, and this is another edition of the Race to Atlantis campaign. We are having a little bit of a chill today, though. This is Atlantis Can Wait. Rest up. So can I, top to bottom, get my lovely players to introduce themselves and who they're playing today?
Okay, I think I am first up there on the list. Hello, my name is Gently Matt. I will be playing Corey Underplunt, the goofy big tiefling who is currently in a whole heck of a lot of trouble. So, bad Corey.
Hi, I'm Avi, and today I will be playing Dillan Be Kind, um, your local half toon, half tiefling, who he's trying.
Hi, I'm Middy. I'm going to be playing Georgie, who is a Warren type toon spider bard. And I think she missed most of the drama last time. She's going to be
Oops.
very confused.
Good for her. Hi, I'm Mock, and I am playing Minnie. She's had a nap, so that's probably pretty good.
Yes, it would be very, very good. And these four are also joined by Malt Thaddach, who is their employer and local resident grumpy grandpa. So this takes place directly after the events of the not the most recent, but one of the most recent Atlantis sessions, our super mega ultra session that had a whopping 8 players in it and 2 DMs. It was very exciting, very, very interesting. And we're all these characters are buggered. Be quite honest.
Yep.
So directly after their adventures in the skee ball temple, they were chucked out at the beach near where they had landed in the wave buggies, and basically everybody had just sort of laid down on the floor and decided to have a nap, which is valid. And so our scene opens with the sun peeking up over the horizon as it is slowly coming up, and everyone is welcome to tell me how easily they are waking up. You have now had a full long rest, and so everything is you're all
Damn.
full health, full spells, the whole shebang. But you are sleeping on the beach. Luckily, it didn't rain overnight, so. So did anyone decide to keep watch or anything like that, or did we all just pass out?
I will say Corey kept watch because I don't think he was very much up for sleeping. He has thoughts on his mind.
Okay, like he didn't sleep at all, or like he took watch first?
He took watch first. He might have dozed a little bit, but it was not a very good sleep. You know, it was good. It's good enough for D&D games.
Okay, because otherwise we're looking at like points of exhaustion.
Yeah.
That's never good.
No, that's not. Well, go ahead. Sure, why not?
Yeah. Okay. So you probably woke up before, because you were on edge, you woke up before the sun started to come up. And because for anyone who's never been camping and gets the sun on your face first thing in the morning, it's kind of hard to sleep through that. You just automatically kind of wake up to the sun. So everyone starts to wake up, and you are still, you can hear the calm sounds of the ocean washing against the sand, and there's the rustle of gentle wind in the palm trees and etc. Is anyone going to do anything, or is we just having this this quiet vibe on the beach at this point?
I
It's
mean,
it's that music. What is it?
Yes.
a rooster crows from somewhere else on this island.
Yeah.
There's a rooster crowing. We don't know how the rooster got there, but it's there.
It's toon logic.
I think I might even have a rooster noise. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Excellent.
I have a goose. That won't quite do it.
Close
No.
enough.
We'll go with
Goose.
I don't have a rooster, but I have a goose, so it's a tropical goose.
Oh, excellent.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. All right. Okay.
How about everybody roll me a perception? How about that?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
4. Lovely. Let's see.
Where are you rolling?
Oh, Gently's using physical dice.
Okay,
Yeah.
great, cool, that's fine. I'm like, oh god, are we like, am I in the wrong?
No,
His
I got
turn.
it's actually
Perception.
should be a 5 because he's got a +1 for perception. But yeah, I decided to go the old timey route today. So
Sure.
because
If
I like
when you roll, if you can still type the result in the chat there so that we can see it,
sure.
that would be grand.
no problem.
You can even make it do the math for you.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. All right, we got a 15, a 14, a 14, and a 5. Well, that actually tracks. 'Cause Corey's
Good job, Corey.
Corey's been having a bit of a
First one on the watch, you say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So while you had enough rest to hit the long rest tick box, you're still kind of tired and not really paying that much attention. Georgie, you sort of sit up and brush the sand off you and look around, and Thad is already awake and sitting up, and he's just sort of looking out over the horizon. Dillan and Minnie, you notice this a moment after. But the old man has not said anything. He's just sort of sitting up.
I think Georgie's just going to kind of take in the vibe, listen to the waves come in. She's a morning person, but this is kind of a very specific sort of vibe, that early morning when nobody's spoken yet.
Hmm.
I think Dillan moves over, sees Thad, and just kind of just plops down, sits right next to Thad, and watch the waves.
Alrighty. I'm gonna... It would have been really smart if I had opened Thad's sheet.
Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes it'd be like
It do. What's your whiz save, old man? Oh, okay.
Oh god.
Actually quite good. That's a 15. So he doesn't jump when you sit down, but he does sort of lean back a little bit and then relax. Oh, good morning.
Morning.
And he's just gonna lean over and look at everybody. Yeah, that seems to be the mood. And he's looking around. Okay, no one pitched the tent in the end. Well, good thing it didn't rain.
Look at
It
that
just probably-
view, though.
yeah. Everybody just probably fell on their face. We're so tired.
Yeah, that's it. Is everyone doing all right after all that?
Yeah, it was kind of a long day, but I think I'm doing fine. How are you all?
So just the extended silence and yeah.
Yeah, Corey's like, yeah.
I don't think Minnie has much to say right now. She's just kind of probably like put her back to a rock and is just looking out.
Mm.
I think the last time, like before she fell asleep, I think Corey had put his coat over her to kind of like keep her warm, I guess. So she probably still has that, so she can do whatever she wants with it.
She probably like slept with it on, but left it where it was. Maybe she like kind of folded it. Probably not the best folding job in the world, but you know.
She tried.
Dillan just kind of shrugs.
Can I have Georgie do an insight check?
Yep.
This is a lot of silence.
Yeah.
12?
Ooh.
Who is that pointed at in particular? Or is it more of a at the group?
I think it was more at the group.
Mm-hmm. Well, Thad definitely has something on his mind. He can't seem to take his eyes off of the ocean. But like it's not like in a fixed spot. He's sort of just looking out in one direction and then changes to look in a different direction, and he's definitely deep in thought. Everyone else gets to determine how they are based on a 12.
Dylan's not a morning person.
Fair enough.
Dillan is that what is it that picture the teenager who just woke up?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I just woke up.
Yeah.
Middy's definitely still young enough that she's at that age where it's like once she's up, she's up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember being a kid and you wake up with like energy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
I don't remember, but I see it in Oat often enough. Oh dear.
She's probably
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry, Teddy. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say at this point she's probably like taken like stuff out of her bag again. She's kind of gone into her little corner or wherever. She probably like started to take things out of her bag and like reorganize them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Corey stands up, kind of gives himself a stretch. You know, he's trying to do everything's cool. We're just gonna stretch. Everything's hunky dory. And he looks over at the group and he's like, "Hey, you know what? How about I think I'll go find some breakfast or something. I mean, maybe there's some, I don't know, scrambled sea eggs or something. I don't know. I'll go, you know." And he just kind of like points and he's just like, "Yeah, I'll go this way. All right. Yeah, and he just like does a little salute. So he's gonna go off looking for something to eat.
Thad's gonna, before he can get too far, Thad's gonna turn his head and just look at him with an arched eyebrow. Do you even know how to tell the difference between food and poison?
That's a good question. I wonder if he should roll for it.
One of them is food and the other is poison.
All right, what would I roll for to see if he, in fact, does know the difference between poison and food?
Roll whichever
so
of
fun.
nature or survival is better.
I got you. Okay, all right. Nature or survival. Okay, well I got. Let's definitely do survival because nature has a -1. I don't know about that.
Oh, no.
Nature is int based.
All right. 4 + 1.
So
Nice.
probably
Oh
not.
boy. Okay, but he's gonna try anyway.
All right. I'm just gonna roll a quick insight for Thad to see whether or not he can get from. Yeah, okay. He's nah. With an 8, I don't think he really gets that from Corey's expressions. Like, do I know how to tell the difference? Sure. And he's just like, okay, whatever. But he does sort of just he takes his glasses off and rubs his face and then just looks at the rest of the group and goes, "Someone should go with him so we don't have him getting lost."
Okay. I'll go help if you want.
Corey in the distance is like, no, that's okay, I'm fine. And then he stops.
Take Georgie with you.
I insist.
He stops and he like looks around and it's clear that he's already getting a bit turned around trying to figure out where to go. So yeah, Georgie, go with him, please.
Yep. Georgie's going.
All right. Does Georgie know? Is Georgie better at survival than he is? Please tell me.
I
Yes.
don't know. Let's check.
Yeah, let's check.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
14?
Yeah.
Georgie is. Corey's going to have the appearance of looking for food, but Georgie is definitely going to be one to determine whether or not it's actually edible.
Corey's like picking up rocks, trying to bite into them. He's like,
Yeah.
I think this one's a clam.
No, no, no.
Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Well, from the both of you, can I get a investigation, please?
Okay. Uh,
Right.
16.
Investigation. Okay. It is. What's your investigation, buddy? That's a 10 on Corey. Let me write that down.
All right. Great. Okay, so with a 16 and a 10, you're moving through the jungle, and this is the same vague path that you walked down when you got to this island in the first place. And you're looking around at the different trees, and you manage to find a number of trees that have some really nice looking fruit on them, a mango or a pawpaw or something like that. But they look quite nice, quite ripe. But as you're looking around, Georgie, it occurs to you significantly earlier than it does to Corey that when you came past this particular piece of the island yesterday, there was the vague path, the stone path, ruined path in the ground, and it's not here now. You're sure you're in the same place, but there's no sign of any of those ruins.
I'm gonna see if Corey can try to climb one of the trees. He's not paying attention. What is this? Acrobatics. So I'm gonna roll for I guess would it be acrobatics? Would that be it?
Yeah,
or
you
for
can
athletics.
roll acrobatics to climb the tree. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's 8. That's 10. Man, we're not doing good with the rolls tonight.
I mean, 10's average. 10's average. So
Yeah,
it's
average, yeah.
not graceful.
Not bad, not good. Yeah, exactly.
And
Awkwardly shimmying up the tree.
yeah, you
crab-
awkwardly
the
shimmy
giant
yourself up and
coconut crabs
shake a
are,
few
like,
coconuts
beating
down or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
But
Okay, so this is
yeah.
definitely where that stone path was, right?
yeah, what's that? And he's sitting there. He's like,
Because it's not here anymore.
what's? Oh, yeah. That's oh, okay. Yeah. Huh. Well, what'd you think about that? Huh? Okay. And he just goes back.
I think that's weird, is what I think.
Well,
I mean, most of yesterday was weird, but
true. That's true. It's yesterday
ruins
was.
don't kind of pick up and move, you know?
Well, I mean,
But they're not supposed
maybe.
to.
Well, yeah, but I mean, look here, and he points. He points at one of the coconuts that has magically popped up with it's an actual coconut crab, and it starts climbing down a tree. he's like, well,
Amazing.
I mean, look over there, like, this coconut just decided it just wanted to. Hey, where are you going? And he's watching it.
Oh dear.
He's preoccupied with getting the coconuts and
Right,
chipping them
right,
down.
breakfast.
Yeah. He's like,
Georgie might climb a different tree to get some fruit.
Mm-hmm.
You want to roll some dice for that one for me, Middy?
Sure. I think that's 18.
Ah, easy. You are a spider, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. So you climb up these trees, you shake down some coconuts and some mangoes, and a nice selection of really nice looking tropical fruit. You got more than enough to take for the 5 of you.
Alrighty.
There we go.
Alright. Corey just shimmies down and he just goes and he's like, I guess. Oh, Corey, did you bring anything to actually carry the stuff with you? He probably forgot his coat on the beach.
Georgie pulls out a spare orange coat out of Hammer Space.
Oh, amazing.
Thank you. And he immediately takes the coat and he plops it down on the ground and he starts putting all the stuff in it. So
Good.
we're not going to actually wear the coat. We're just going to use it to carry stuff.
No, I know.
Thank you, George.
Oh dear.
I'm just
He's like, yeah.
thinking about where Georgie got the coat from.
I know, right?
Just like the disappearing crab and the coconut crab. We don't question that.
Uh-huh. No, I know where
Georgie.
it's from. I'm just, you're using the coat
Georgie could absolutely carry all
Georgie
of the fruit back in Hammer Space, but she's not doing that.
Corey's determined to do it this way.
He's going to do it this way. Exactly. All right. So let's see how well he actually does that. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if he's okay. How well he's going to get it all wrapped up.
So you're rolling a strength, I guess?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, strength. What is your strength, buddy? 8. It's a 12. So how well is he doing with that?
Like a 12 is above average. So, and because this is more than enough for 5 people to eat their fill. So it certainly would have been a lot more difficult if you didn't have the coat, but you are kind of plodding a little bit. It's not a very smooth pick it up and just off you go. So you are having to take your time a little bit so you don't drop anything.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take any of that, Corey?
Oh, no, Georgie, that's fine. I think I got it, and I'll yeah, it's good. He just seems very unusually distracted, which I'm using as his excuse for I'm not quite awake. So.
Oh dear. All right. Well, we might cut back to the beach while you guys are making your way back with your spoils. Thad is still distinctly distracted. He keeps looking out over the ocean as if he's looking for something. Which I'm gonna give you both that one for free. No.
Yeah. I think it takes a little bit of time. Minnie has kind of reorganized her things, and is putting most of them back into her bag. I think she takes out her violin and tunes it.
Okay, cool.
I think Dillan is still sitting, and his tail is wrapped around him. He's leaning back and forth, kind of swaying, trying not to fall asleep again. But as he's swaying, one of his ears just twitches back and forth really, really fast.
Oh, fair enough.
And then Minnie tests out one of her strings, and it's like boink. And he wakes up, snaps awake again.
Yeah, basically. I'm gonna do another. What are they doing? Whis save for Thad when she starts doing that. Okay, that's an 18. He isn't gonna jump, but he just does turn away from the ocean and looks at her, and then looks at Dillan, and then sort of just looks between them a few times. Are you kids actually okay?
It's early. And then I think as his voice trails off, Dillan finally just kind of falls over onto his side
Oh, that's encouraging.
Just give me a second.
One Mississippi.
And Dillan kind of like gets up again, shakes off the sand from his clothes, and he just goes, "Ugh. What you looking for?"
Thad frowns a little bit and looks back over the ocean. This place feels off somehow. There should be more islands, and that other lot we saw downstairs in the, well, I say downstairs, down under in the ruin that shouldn't be on this island in the first place. They should have a boat, but we never saw their boat before going into the jungle, and still can't see it now.
Huh. No, you're right. And like Dillan starts looking around looking around the beach, up, down, left, right, and it's just like, huh.
And to top it off, no sign of Whitty yet.
Huh.
Didn't think we were that far ahead of him.
Did you look on the other side?
No, it is a bit big to see from here, but if he's got the map that I wrote, that you, in theory, left on his ship somewhere, he should be coming to this part of the island. That's where I pointed it to.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Gosh, I don't think Dillan Dillan likes the sound of that. And he just goes, "Hey, Dad, are we lost?"
I'm just gonna roll him a deception real quick.
Nice.
That is a 9.
It's a 9.
He kind of frowns a little bit. No. It's not very convincing.
Well, I was gonna roll insight, but
I mean, if your passive perception is higher than 9, I'm happy for you to go, wait.
Dillan kind of makes the face that is, it looks like it could be a smile, but it is a grimace.
Oh dear. And Thad's just sort of still looking out over the horizon, and he's got this frown on his face now. It's like, oh crap. Have I read the map wrong? I don't normally do that.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
I'm sorry you've got like the least encouraging gang with you.
Oh dear, dear.
Well, I guess getting lost is part of the adventure. Dylan's trying his best, buddy.
Well, you aren't wrong. Going off the beaten path does lead to all sorts of different discoveries.
Hey, Whis, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Are our boaty friends still here?
Yep, they are.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So they're sort of off to one side a little bit, just sort of bobbing in the shallow water at the edge of the ocean on the beach. Because they're like inner tubes, they can just sort of beach themselves and they're fine.
Okay. No, I
Nice.
thought.
So you're not shipwrecked or anything.
Well, yeah.
I wanted to ask, is there
Oh.
like a sorry, my roommates.
Mhm.
I wanted to ask, is there like a stick or anything that's lying on the beach that Dillan could pick up?
Oh yeah, roll a perception.
Man, I was gonna have Minnie start engaging, but
Yeah.
Chad brought up the map again.
Oh, yeah, you can find a stick with an 11. Easy peasy.
Yeah. I think Dillan, like while they're waiting for Georgie and Corey to come back, Dylan's gonna be he's gonna take that stick and just put some distance between himself and Thad and just start drawing in the sand.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna roll a perception for Thad. See if he's actually going to pay enough attention to notice that. That's a 7. Ah, man.
Drawing in the sand. Minnie can engage with that shit. Hell yeah, let's go.
All right. Thad has disengaged, so Minnie can engage. Go for it.
Yeah, she's finished her tuning her violin and like plays like quick scale or something and puts it away. And goes over and stands behind Dillan, like arms behind her back, and she's just like, "What you drawing?"
Not think this far ahead.
Improvise, go.
I think hang on, I'm gonna roll a quick sleight of hand. Is it sleight of hand or would it just be
I would do sleight of hand or performance, maybe.
alright, his sleight of hand is better, so I'm gonna roll with that.
Hey.
Okay, so it's not a bad drawing.
Nice.
He's drawing and it's not a bad drawing, but it is, you know, a stick in sand, so like quality has pretty much gone out the window when he started drawing this, but it does look a little vaguely like Thad sitting on the beach.
Amazing.
He is UPA, and so he's quite easy to draw.
Yeah. And Dillan goes, I don't know. I'm just drawing whatever, I guess. You know, I kind of like my dad. When we both get a little too many thoughts, it's easier for us to sort through them when we're drawing.
I think she reaches into her bag and pulls out a little notebook and just like a handful of colored pencils, like random colors. There's like 5 different colors that are not the main, like the base colors. And opens it to a clean page and like hands it to you with the pencils.
Are you sure?
I mean, I need them back eventually, but yeah.
Alright. Dillan looks at the colors, sees what he has, and he looks at the notepad, and he's just like, I guess I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna roll again because I want to see how well he does.
Yeah, it's like a random. There's like a teal, a magenta, like orange. I don't know what other colors exist.
Oh,
Brown.
okay.
Did you like roll a nat 20 for that?
No, but it's still pretty high.
Yep,
Ooh,
that's pretty
nice.
good.
It takes a few minutes, but after a while, Dillan turns the notepad around so Middy can see. It is a portrait of Minnie.
Aww.
Lovely.
Oh, you're a good drawer.
Thanks. I learned from the best. And he hands the notepad back with the colored pencils.
Oh, excellent. I think she's gonna like sit down in the sand right where she is and like concentrating really hard, start drawing something herself.
Aww.
Oh,
You're bonding. Oh, so cute.
The kids are bonding.
You're bonding. Aw.
Presidential alert, the kids are bonding.
Chat goes wild. Yes.
I don't know how long it's taking them to get like coconuts. If we want to bring them back in, we could.
Yeah, I was gonna say this would be a good point for Georgie and Corey to come back.
I'm going to roll to see if Corey accidentally like steps on the picture that Dillan drew.
Oh
Not the sand picture. The sand picture.
okay. Well, yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, exactly. I rolled a 14. I don't reckon. Let's see here. He rolled a 14. I don't reckon I got. Well, yeah, it's 14. Let's go with that. It's 14.
14? Alright, I reckon that's probably enough for you to come through the undergrowth with your coat full of fruit, and then sort of as you're getting close to where Dillan is, realise that there's some markings in the sand and have enough forethought to go around them rather than through them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he glances down as he goes by, and he's like, and he looks at the kids, and he gets a little quiet again, and he's just like, and then he just tries to smile. You can tell he's just like feeling so awkward right now. But he tries to smile, and he's like, oh, you're nice drawing. And he tries to hold up his thumb like, way to go, kids. You're drawing cool.
Oh.
Does he keep a hold on the coat? I don't know. Oh, 1. Of course he doesn't keep a hold on the coat.
A cascade.
I'm gonna have
of
Georgie do a
fruit.
dex save to try and grab the fruit before it all falls.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's just like, hey, good job, kid. Oh, crap.
Ah,
Nice.
Georgie
Please,
snatches up the fruit
please
before
tell
it
me
falls.
she like a bunch of limbs come out. Please tell me a bunch of
Yep.
limbs come out to catch
Yep.
all of them.
Amazing. Well, if you've got 4 arms, may as well use them, eh? Okay, so Corey is very much trying to do the I'm holding on to something, but I'm giving him a thumbs up anyway, and loses grip on
Yep.
on the
Amazing.
stuff. But Georgie coming in clutch, just can't, all 4 arms, just like, nah, just picks it up, gets it out of the way.
Oh wow.
Well, the good news is we found a lot of fruit for breakfast. Looks good, right?
Dillan makes grabby hands.
Corey's scrambling around trying to get all the fruit that's rolling away.
Yeah.
Yep, we sure have fruit. Hey. He holds up some fruit. He's like, fruit!
Thad is going to finally sort of snap out of his I'm not even gonna try and figure out what he's in, but he sort of looks up and looks over and then down at the fruit and like, that's actually not too bad an effort. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
And
Corey just pops down in the sand and starts gnawing on one of the coconuts because he has no idea how this coconut works.
Now,
He's like,
Corey, you gotta break it open first.
I thought you could just eat the thing. You had to break it open first. What?
Yeah, all the edible parts on the inside.
You mean he's turning the coconut over? He's like, you mean the thing don't have like a little like a pop top or something like that?
Thad's
No.
gonna stand up.
It's a nut, Corey.
He brushed the sand off of his pants and then trot over to Corey and just hold a hand out and give it to me.
Oh, good thing your mom is, and he gives it to you.
I think he's not going to notice that to start with. So he takes the coconut off Corey and he reaches into his shoulder bag and he pulls out a small hand axe, and he heads over to this rock that's sticking out of the sand, puts the coconut on it, and I'm gonna do this as a dex rather than a strength because that'll go better for him. Cool. So he swings the hand axe down onto the coconut and cracks it. It doesn't like completely fly into two pieces, but it's quite neatly knocked in half. He puts the hand axe down and picks the two halves up and just hands one to Corey and then hands the other one to Georgie. There's only a little bit of juice left in them, but you can get at all of the flesh. No problem.
Oh,
Hey, thanks.
Oh, thank you. Could have done that.
You're welcome to do the next one.
Okay, all right. Well, I got the hang of it now. So he's like, you showed me how to do it, so now I know how to do it. Yeah, and he's just feeling very, very awkward tonight. I'm sorry, guys.
And Thad, at this point, now that he's sort of gotten up and has done some moving, you can kind of see that the old gears are starting to turn in this old man. And I'm gonna roll him a quick survival. Dirty 20, great. He's gonna spend a little bit of time just picking around in the edges of the greenery at the edge of the beach, and he comes back with an armful of little twigs and dryish leaves and whatnot. And then I'm going to roll his hammer space again. Not a 1. He pulls out a little tinder box and he strikes it, and he lights a little fire on the beach.
Damn, what's this guy? Some kind of adventure or something? Shit.
If one of you,
he's the only one in the group who knows how to cook.
if anyone wants to slice any of that roasted fruit's pretty good for breakfast.
Okay. Roasted mango.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing how Corey's doing with the coconut, just out of curiosity. Let's see, that would be a dexterity. I would do dexterity.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not?
Right. Okay, that's let me see, 10 plus what? Let's see here. 10 plus 3, 13.
Oh yeah. As a tiefling, you've got pretty sharp teeth, so you're able to sort of rip and tear the coconut flesh out of this half of a coconut, and it's good. It's fresh, raw coconut.
Mm-hmm. I've had coconut before. It is very good. So he's just kind of like munching on it. He's like, he's just kind of like, eating it and, working on it, that sort of thing, and kind of watching Malt do his thing. And, he's just, I don't know, he's just very unusually, because usually he's like running his mouth off. But, he's just very kind of quiet, and it's not just because he's got a big mouthful of coconut that he's eating. So.
Can I get everybody else to roll an insight on him then, maybe?
Hmm. Can I use passive insight?
Yep.
Since Georgie's not entirely aware that there was something wrong to begin with.
Yeah, that's fine.
She's got pretty high passive insight. She's got a
So
17.
5 from Minnie. She's probably got her own face full of coconut at this point.
11 from Dillan.
Yeah.
Hey, Georgie.
Georgie has
Cool.
very high passive insight.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Is Corey trying to hide how he's feeling?
Yes, because he's not, he's not really used to doing the whole, talking about how you feel. His whole attitude is just, okay, well, I'm I think he's still feeling bad about all of the stuff that went down before, and he hasn't quite let go of that yet. And he's just kind of like, he's just trying to pretend everything's fine. He's just,
Sure.
doing his little smile and stuff. His smile isn't quite as broad and bright as it is, but, he's very much pretending that everything's okay.
All right. Do you want to roll me a deception, please?
Nine, 10, 11, 13. About 13. Write that down.
13. Okay. So against a 5 and an 11, so Minnie and Dillan don't really twig that there's anything up, but Georgie, you most certainly do. I'll roll one for Thad too.
She narrows her eyes slightly.
Yeah. Beats it. Thad's twigged as well. But Georgie, you can go first.
So yesterday was a long day and very weird, and we had a lot of unexpected things happen.
Hmm.
Yep. He's just concentrating intensely on this coconut piece.
So I guess it should probably be said, it's okay if people aren't okay. Okay? And she's kind of included Dillan and Minnie in this.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. He's just kind of like holding the coconut. He's like scraping through it. And then he turns his head up and he's like, attempts to smile again. He's like, so, what other kind of fruit we got there? I just was kind of
Dylan puts his coconut down.
You can go ahead and help yourself. I'll just take, whatever's left. I'm just, kind of curious about what to.
There's plenty here. Don't worry about it. I found a nice bunch of mangoes.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Mangoes. Mm-hmm. What are mangoes?
You've never had a mango?
No.
Oh, we've got to change this right now.
Okay, pass me that. I'll chop it up and we'll do some roasted mango.
Yeah.
No. I mean, I've had fruit stuff, but I mean, where I was before, they didn't really have access to island fruit.
Not really from the
Well,
tropics.
this'll be
I mean, I know about apples and sometimes oranges. Oranges were a nice little treat. And yeah. You don't know what to say.
Oh dear. All right, I'm just gonna roll something really quick.
Well, this'll be a nice treat. Mangoes are delicious.
Oh. Okay,
Hey, that was a nat 20.
It was a nat 20. That was a nat 20. Oh, good. Great.
Nice.
Okay, we're doing that. All right, fantastic. D10. 5. Okay. So, Thad sort of looks at Corey rambling about apples and oranges and then looks down at the fruit and then looks at the other three. All right, Fine. He reaches into his side bag again and he pulls out something. It's made out of metal, and people are welcome to roll a survival to see if you can figure out what it is. But he starts fiddling with it and he pulls it open and kind of props it over the fire a bit and then sort of looks at it. Yeah, that'll work. And then he's immediately going over to the fruit and he's just absolutely just chopping it straight away. Oh, that's a dirty 20. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
A 9. Not as good.
I had, what was it?
Survival, I think is what I said. Yeah.
Survival to know if it is what it is. I got a 13.
13? All right, that's not bad.
Yep.
I literally just didn't hear what you said. So.
Okay, sorry. And 18. Okay, fantastic. So, Dillan, you're not really sure what this is. It's definitely metal, and whatever Thad just did to it is probably not its intended purpose. That's about as much as you get. Corey, you've seen something similar. You think it's got something to do with hunting, maybe? But Georgie and Minnie, you know straight away that this is it's a trap. It's a hunting trap. And Thad has just sort of basically twisted it apart so that it's probably not going to be usable for a while, but it makes a pretty good makeshift stove over the fireplace. And he's just now cutting fruit into nice strips and is just laying it on the remnants of this metal trap. As like a barbecue kind of thing.
Oh, that's clever.
You get used to making improvised equipment when you're out in the field, you know? And he's just sort of tending to the fruit, and then he goes over to a palm tree and pulls down a few leaves and uses them as a plate and hands them to Corey first. Some roasted mango, and then some to Minnie, and then some to Georgie, and then some to Dillan.
No.
Dylan's devouring his mangoes.
Corey says, thank you, Mr. Malty.
And you're not even getting a glare at that. There's just a bit of a... Actually, roll an insight, actually, if you like.
Right. He said Mr. He's trying. 15.
15? All right. So
wait a minute.
he's not glaring at you, but you get this impression just from his expression. He doesn't like Mr., but it's a exasperated fondness almost.
I forgot to add the insight to it. I have a +3 for insight, so that's 15, 16, 17 is 18 actually.
Okay, beauty. Yeah. So it's still applies. So he's not glaring at you, but he doesn't like being called Mister. Makes him feel old.
And I guess Corey pushes up in his seat. When he says Mr. Malty, he starts backpedaling a little bit, Maltimus Maximus.
Dylan hears this and puts his face in his hands.
He's trying. I'm just looking over my list of stuff that I have honorific use.
I'm just gonna do a whiz save real quick. All right, so you say that, and that just sort of stops and looks at you, and then he just face palms. And turns and walks back to the fire.
He's trying.
Corey, are you feeling all right? Did you get too much sun?
Oh no!
Georgie's now like feeling his forehead to see if he's overheated.
No, I'm fine. He's just kind of like eating. Oh, this is. Well, heck, this is good. He was going to try to make an attempt, like, oh gosh, this is really good, and as it turns out, it really is good. So yeah, and so he just eats. He's just eating. He's like, this is really. Oh, it's not quite like an orange. Huh. And he's just like he likes it.
Oh, good.
We have discovered mango. Yay!
I don't know, flame roasted mango is pretty dang good too. Thad is going to, after having just sort of had whatever that interaction was with Corey, continue cooking, and he's gonna, when he takes Minnie's over, he's gonna hand it to her, her leaf full of roasted mango, and then just pat her head very, very gently, and then walk away without saying anything.
Thank you. Yep. She's very quiet. Thank you. She's quiet today, guys. I don't know. She's quiet today. Is all I can.
It's okay. Corey's a little quiet today too, so we're not quite awake.
Oh boy.
There was something that I wanted Dylan to say, and I can't remember what it was. God damn it.
Oh, Babby.
Yeah, sorry.
You remembered? You remembered? Go for it. Go.
Well, I mean, we've been, you know, traveling around together for a day and stuff, but like, we don't really know each other that well, do we?
Nope, we sure don't. So I would love to hear about everything you want to talk about. And he's like smiling again because he's like, oh, crap. We're talking about
I've got a point.
ourselves.
You want to play like 20 questions?
Sure, we can do that. He just kind of like gestures to the kids, and he's like, yeah, okay, you go first. And he points at Georgie.
Let's see, how about we like going around and everybody thinks of a question and we go in the round and everybody answers the question and then we move on to the next question. And if anybody doesn't want to answer, they can just say they pass. That's fine. Okay, so I'll go voice. What's everybody's favorite color?
Should we just go from like top to bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can do that. Oh, okay. So, Corey thinks about it for a minute, and he's kind of like playing around with the pieces of mango in his fingers, and he eats another one, and he's just like, I don't know, red, I guess.
Oh, you're kidding. My favorite color is red too.
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's right. Like he brightens up a little. He's like, yeah. It looks really nice. Like, but not like the bright red. Just like kind of like this kind of red. And he goes over to his coat and he picks it up and he holds it. And he's like, it's like this kind of red. And I'm at this point not realizing if his coat is actually red or not.
It's red now. Canon.
Red coat.
I
diagnose you with red coat.
I mean,
no, it's brown. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, all right. He doesn't do the coat. He does his little sash he's got around his waist. He takes it. He takes it off, and he's like kind of like this red. Like it's not like a bright red, but it's like kind of like darker and yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a good red.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a good red. Yeah. So go ahead. He
I-
says a little. Go ahead.
Well, like, yeah, my favorite color is red too. I'm more like a sunset kind of red, you know?
Oh yeah. That's a
That's a nice color.
What is a nice color? Yeah.
Hmm. My favorite's yellow, like sunflowers. How about you, Minnie?
Thad was very pointedly looking Georgie up and down.
Yeah, it was a good color for you, Georgie.
Well,
I'm
thank
not
you.
surprised. I'm not surprised that you like yellow. It's a nice color on you.
Hmm. It's the sort of color that feels like sunshine, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
It's a nice kind of happy color. Yeah. Yeah. So what about you, Minnie? What's your favorite color?
I like blue.
Blue is a nice color too. Like, yeah, it's. And then he just kind of like stops, and he's just kind of like, oh yeah, oh sorry, I'm talking too much. You guys go ahead.
Sorry, buddy.
Blue's a nice color. My sister Tori likes blue.
You got a sister?
I've got. Oh no, hold on to that question. You can ask that for your question, okay?
Even though it's his turn, there is a pointed silence from Thad.
Mm-hmm.
You can pass on the question if you want that.
He looks up. He was sort of poking the fire in order to look like he was too busy to be paying attention to what was going on. And he just sort of looks up and then looks down at the fire, and he very, very awkwardly just sort of rubs the back of his head. Green.
Hey, green's
Green's
not a bad
nice.
color.
Green's a nice color.
And he just sort of shrinks down a little bit. Like,
Hmm.
Oh,
he's not engaging with this particularly much. He seems a bit embarrassed. Everyone can get that for free.
all right. Next question.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to go with Corey's question about siblings?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to, we can. Yeah. Uh, so I don't know. Do you have siblings?
Say that again. I didn't hear.
Oh, he's sorry. He's like, yeah. Do you have the do any of you have like siblings and things like that?
I think Dylan shakes his head and he goes, "Nah, I'm an only child. I was adopted."
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's yeah. That's kind of like I don't know if you would call it like and he kind of like rubs back and says, I don't know if you would call it like siblings or like we weren't related by blood, but I had like a lot of what I call my little brothers and sisters. There's just like a bunch of us on the docks of the town, and I kind of like look out for them and stuff like that. So I was big brother, and they were little sister, little brother, little nibbling,
Aw,
that sort of thing. So
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is nice. Like I said, I considered them. They were family. They still are. I mean, I'm imagining they're probably just still there, but I still consider them family. And even though we didn't all have the both same parents or anything like that. So
Oh, my turn to answer the question, huh?
yeah.
Okay, so I've got 2 sisters my own age, yeah, and then I've got 57 younger brothers and sisters.
Dylan's just kind of like, yo, real shit.
Oh, that's a lot of siblings. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think at maximum I only had like maybe 20 or 22, but yeah. All right.
There is distinct surprise on Thad's face. Like, he knows how wacky toons can be, but he wasn't expecting that number either.
Yeah, they were all adorable. And a handful. Complete mayhem, honestly. They're great.
You got pictures of them or something? Like, I know, like, there's a bunch of people that usually have, like, a little thing and they just, like, fold out a fruit like that and it's got, like, all the family and stuff in it. Have you got anything like that?
Let me check her inventory really quick. Does she have anything like that?
A very, very long wallet.
I don't think she does.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have any of their pictures on me right now. I've got like a boatload of handkerchiefs though.
Like handkerchiefs from like from them. You have like handkerchiefs.
One of my baby sisters has just started what's the craft embroidering? Yeah. So
You mean the fancy kind of sewing? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, sort of fancy. I told her I wanted if she wanted to practice, she could make me a couple of handkerchiefs with my friends' names on them, right?
Oh,
So I figured she would like write back and ask me what the names were or whatever, but instead she pulls out like, hang on.
Bumble.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Fumble.
Okay. So I guess the first thing that comes out is 20. Oh, nope, that's my shopping list. Now, where is that?
You good?
Oh, there we go. She pulls out like 5 handkerchiefs, and like the embroidery on them it's kind of sloppy and lopsided, but it very clearly says in kind of shaky stitching, Georgie's friend on it.
Oh my god, that's funny.
She sent me like a boatload of these things.
Oh, that's cute. Oh.
Well, ask and you
Yeah,
shall
Stacy's
receive.
adorable.
I guess everybody's looking at who now? Who's next? Did that answer or?
It's
Minnie's
Minnie's
next.
turn.
Minnie's.
I'm at the bottom.
You got any siblings?
God, I think she just shakes her head. She doesn't. Mm-mm.
I'm gonna say this out of character because I don't know if Dillan would say it out loud. And but like Dylan's first thought was, "Oh, can I be her older brother?"
Oh,
Mm.
bless.
Yes.
That's fucking sweet.
Yes. Mhm.
Oh dear. When it doesn't seem as though Minnie has anything else to add to that, and
Yep.
Thad's very distinctly aware of it's now his turn, and everyone's gonna
All the
expect
eyes
him
to the heads all turn.
to answer the
Yeah.
question. He shakes his head and says, "Not all tunes come with families."
And Dylan just kind of nods and he just goes,
Yeah.
"I mean, I get that."
Yeah. Corey just kind of nods too. Like, yeah. There was, yeah. I knew a
Hmm.
tune or two back in where I used to live at that, they just kind of were there, you know, and, but yeah, yeah.
Hmm. No, it's something that happens. Not all tunes come with families. Not all tunes get a childhood.
Mm.
Huh.
Want Vanity to start asking questions, but she's also the fucking quiet type. Shit.
Mock wants
Oh,
to
she
ask
could
a
really put him
question.
on the spot.
Minnie is not.
God. I mean, I think she would like just kind of look at him, like I want to say like in a weird way, like just like not even a mom or a dad.
Not even. It's not as uncommon as all that.
Corey kind of shrugs his shoulders and says, "Yeah, I mean, I never had a mom or dad. I mean, I suppose I did, but I mean, I never knew them. My family was the people on the docks."
It's not a matter
I
of
never.
family. It's a matter of being made. You would need to be born you're a real kind. Some tunes just are.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
they sure are. Yep,
Huh.
they
Mm.
are. That sure is a thing, isn't it?
Okay. She seems like that's enough of an answer for her. She's like, all right, seems legit.
Oh dear. I guess that means it's Dylan's turn to ask a question.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm trying to decide on one, because there are like a few things he wants to ask, and golly,
On it today, guys.
yeah. We came into this knowing it was going to be a chill, quiet kind of session.
We're method
Mm.
acting. This is
Yeah,
exactly the
exactly.
vibe that they've all got.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's
I'm
awkward as
wondering
heck.
if everybody's got some root beer or something to kind of loosen things up. Not for the
Um,
kids.
I think Dylan leans back and goes, "Do you guys have any hobbies like creative stuff or anything?" 'Cause, I like to draw. My dad's an artist, so I kind of picked that up from him.
Well, you like to draw. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. I saw the little you and and he kind of smiles and he said, "You and Minnie were over there like drawing and and you saw did the thing on the sand and also the thing. It's really good. You're really good at it."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like he's like, and he looks a little bit puzzled because he's like, hobbies. Hmm. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like hobbies indicate like spare time to kind of just sit and do things. I don't know that I've ever like actually. I mean, between like you know working and working and adventuring and things like that. I don't really know if I have any hobbies. Like like I break sticks. Would that count as a hobby? When I'm bored, breaking sticks. Like snap.
What's the biggest stick you ever broke?
Oh, that was like it was a piece of driftwood. Like it was like I was on like the boat with the captain, and so we had a little bit of downtime between our, and then he kind of stops himself and he's like, very legal work, and and I we were trying to figure out, we were like, and there was like this seat, and it was as big around as my arm. It was. So and then so of course, like, oh, One Eye Sal, she's like, oh, you need to pick that stick up and you need to see if you can break it. Uh uh and so, I bet you can't break it. And she bet me like 2 coin, that I couldn't break it. And I said, oh, you better believe I'm gonna break it. And he goes, and he's smiling at this point. He's like, so I took it and I just went snap right over my knee, and I just broke it. And I was like, come on, When I Sal, now you give me the coin, all right? See, I broke it. And yeah, okay. And he kind of shrinks in himself again. He's really not used to talking about himself. Like, once he gets going, then he relaxes a little bit, and then he's just like, oh crap, wait a minute, I'm being perceived. No.
I think Minnie kind of nods and she just goes, I think it's a good hobby.
I think Dylan's tail is like swishing back and forth because he kind of enjoyed that that I could talk, that story. He really enjoyed that story, and he's just like, yeah, I agree with Minnie. That's a good hobby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just break the stick. I mean, I had like there was like one of the crew members. Oh gosh, what was his name? Oh, Eddie Out. Eddie Out. Yeah, he actually would take. He liked that I broke sticks and stuff like that because he'd actually take them and he'd like whittle them. Like he'd sit there and he'd like carve and carve and carve and carve, and he'd make all this stuff. And I tried to carve a stick one time, and I just ended up with a smaller stick. But I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess that was his hobby or something like that. I mean, yeah.
Perfectly respectable hobby. Gory, do you want to use your stick breaking powers and get some more sticks for our little fire here?
Oh, sure, yeah, I can do that. By the power of stick breaking. And Corey hops up because he's kind of like relieved, like, oh crap, okay, good, I can go off and do something. Okay, excellent.
Thad like, gave him an out.
Good thing I can do that. I sure can do that. And wait a minute, I got to pull up the thing. I can't remember what it was I wrote down there for him. He's gonna give him another one. I
love these.
I had a whole list of stuff. I don't have it on hand, but I had a whole list of stuff like I was writing for his little honorifics and stuff. Oh, I remember what it was. Okay, so he hops up and he's just like, oh, all right, sure thing. And he salutes and he says, Sir Thad of the House of Malt. And he goes, and he starts off towards the beach. He's going to start looking for driftwood and rocks and things, sticks and stuff like that. So
Dylan's face is in his hands.
He slings it over one shoulder and he's just like, I'm off to break sticks. And he goes...
Have fun.
Thad has his face in his hands, and you'll have to roll an insight on him to tell whether or not that's exasperated or amused.
I'm gonna just
I'm
make
gonna
that
roll
roll
it.
real quick.
Yeah. Oh, Dillan.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So, Dylan and Minnie, you can't really tell, but maybe he's not happy about it just based on how he didn't like Corey's other nicknames. Georgie, you got a 23. You can tell like he's trying really hard to hide it, but he's actually finding it very funny. And like in a surprised kind of way. He's like, that shouldn't be funny. Why is that funny? Holy crap.
I'm just imagining Minnie and Dylan like turn and look at each other at the same time with baffled expressions. They're like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah.
What the heck was that? What?
And that just sort of takes a moment and then takes his hands off his face and then looks at Minnie. I think it's your turn next for a question.
I thought it was Georgie.
She asked the first one.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he'd asked about hobbies.
Oh right.
Hmm.
That's just like someone else talk.
Well, I like to play music. I like to practice my violin. And I guess I do some knitting in my downtime.
Oh, that's a lot of things.
He's a very crafty person.
Hmm.
You got any projects you like to talk about, or?
What you mean, like music projects or?
Well, any, I guess.
Hmm. Kind of between projects for knitting. Sort of working on a song. It's coming along. Got a nice beat to it.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Whenever you finish with it, you gotta play it for me, okay?
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay.
Dylan's got like his hands up. Sorry, his elbow on his knees, and like his chin in his hands is like, oh, I like that.
Okay, so Minnie, you got any hobbies you like to do?
I also like to play music, but I'm still learning.
Oh, that's great.
And she just
We
like,
should play together sometime. That'd be fun.
and she nods. I will just say, because it's hard to do in audio format, she does look excited about it, even if she's not like talking a lot about it. And I think she also takes the like notebook that she's had, and this whole time she has been like looking down at it and then like looking up and then like looking back down at it and like drawing in it. And I think she just says, also I draw sometimes, like this. And she's gonna turn it around, and I don't have colored pencils on me.
Oh,
Oh, that's great.
But it's a little child, like, but pretty decent for 9 years old, I think. Drawing of Dylan.
Aww.
Oh my god! I
Got
cried.
those like clouds for hands.
think Dylan is like actually did just like clutch at his chest like, oh my god, I love this kid.
So, and she just kind of like puts it away.
You're such a good artist.
Oh, it looks great.
Thank. I don't have all the colors right now.
Well, it's good anyway.
Certainly very clear as who it is.
Again, she's quiet, but she's just got like the little, like a happiest little smile.
What colors are you missing?
She's so baby.
She like starts counting on her fingers.
Aw.
Like, a lot of them.
Georgie kind of makes a mental note.
I used to have more of them, but they got lost.
Oh,
You have a feeling that like the pencils she has were part of a larger set. Again, she's just got like these like B tier colors.
Mm.
But she's doing what she can with what she's got.
Hold
I love this so much.
Hold soft.
Oh, soft.
Boy.
I'm gonna check and see how Corey's doing with finding the sticks and breaking them.
Go for it.
First, I'm gonna see if you can find any sticks. Is there any driftwood or anything on it? All right. 4. That's actually a -1 on investigation. It's kind
Nice.
of pretty.
There's sticks on this entire island.
There isn't a dang stick on this whole place.
Oh, no.
Oh dear.
Oh, he found a piece of a dead fish, but it's unfortunately not a stick. So,
The
but
problem
that's
is he went to the beach and not to the forest.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what?
Dear, oh dear. Okay. Can I get a perception from Corey, actually, please?
All right, sure. Well, see, the thing of it is I think he's not actually like looking for the sticks. He's just kind of like,
What?
yeah, he just kind of like was like, I just need I'm getting perceived too much, and I'm still feeling awkward from the last thing, and trying to figure out. And he's just like got just a bunch of emotions going on and stuff. So he's just kind of like, I need to walk, And he rolled a 1. Lovely.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, great. Fantastic. I can't give you anything for a 1 at all. All right. Okay.
You watch Corey.
I mean, is
jaws of a waiting like whale that's right there. Like,
is Corey's passive perception like better than that?
His passive perception is 11.
All right. Well, let me just. Nah, that's higher than an 11. Dang it. Okay.
nice.
Oh no!
All right. Fine. Corey doesn't see shit.
Oh no!
He sees the
Squints.
sand. There's a whole
Squints.
bunch of sand. No sticks, but a lot of sand.
Yeah. All right. Can I get a perception from everyone else, please?
Sure.
Oh dear. Cool. 14. Good. 21. Good. Georgie, you're winning all the rolls today.
I know.
It makes up for that second game where she had like all the bad rolls.
Oh dear, and I'll do one for Thad. What's your perception, buddy? There you go. Alright, cool. So it looks like everybody except Minnie gets it. Cool. So
Nice.
as you're having your little 20 question session, and it's all quite it's nice but awkward. And you look up from listening to Minnie talk about her drawings and stuff, and then you can see in the underbrush at the edge of the beach, there's something moving. And Georgie, you and Thad pick out that it's something small and brown.
Oh no.
Hello? What's over there?
Are you gonna just sort of look at it or do anything about it, or?
Georgie stands up and brushes off her skirt. Hello?
There's a very distinct rustle, and then it stops. You don't think whatever it is doing a very good job of hiding, though.
Georgie walks over to it.
Man, I wish Corey was here. We could have a stick and poked it.
Only you'd found a stick, Corey.
If only.
Corey, you fucked up again. No, I'm
I
sorry.
know.
So mean. I was meaner than I thought it would sound.
Oh,
No.
It's true though.
oh dear.
No.
It's true, and you should say it.
It's true, but I shouldn't say it.
So, are you going to do anything over any of the bush, Georgie? Thad has also sort of stood up, and he's watching, because he saw it too, and he's just,
I think Georgie grabs like some of the leftover bits of mango she hadn't eaten yet, and she kind of sets the palm leaf with the mango on it on the ground near the bush, and then kind of takes a step back to see if anything happens.
Oh, she's gonna.
Okay, cool. I will just. Oh, okay, great. So you put the mango down and take a few steps back, and there's this pause, and then there's another little rustle, and then a thunk, and then there's this really quick, what looks like a hand, snap out from under the leaves and grab the mango, and then there's this very obnoxious munch, 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 munch kind of noise.
Oh my god.
Are we making
Hi
it
there.
again?
There's no response to your words. There's just this munch, and then it goes back to that sort of rustle kind of noise. It almost sounds like tearing paper.
You wanna join us for breakfast?
There's another rip kind of noise.
Now, we don't have a stick, but Minnie does have mage hand.
Thanks, Corey.
Fuck. Minnie does have mage hand. Can she cast it and like try and move the brush aside?
Yeah, absolutely.
She's gonna do that.
All right, great. You do that. So the mage hand appears. It's the normal Clover-esque mage hand. Moves it aside. And under this bush, there is what is possibly not a very comforting sight. There is a coconut person under there. And it's got sticky mango around its face from the bit of mango it had. And it is holding onto a box. A gift box, which you would all recognize as one of the prizes that nobody's opened yet from that whole ski battle thing yesterday when you got picked up and put in the tube or whatever it was to get back to the beach. And it stops. And
Wait, one of the ones that one of us had?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, that was ours.
And it stops and it looks up at Georgie because she's the closest, and it was trying to rip it open, and then it stops and then it takes off at a sprint.
Is it still holding the box?
Yep.
Dillan like gets up and chases after it.
Oh, boy.
Dylan, go.
And Corey, you probably want to come back now.
Okay. So Corey comes back in the midst of all this, and he's just like jerking his
Hey,
thumb
come
over his
back
shoulder.
here!
Like, there's not a damn stick to be found on that. Oh, what are we doing? And he sees all the commotion going on. All right, he's gonna take off after the coconut friend too.
I think. Okay, now. Okay. I hate to do this, but also, I think Minnie is just gonna like, kind of yell like, "Hey, that's not nice! Can the coconut make a wisdom saving throw for me?"
No.
Say what?
Oh, fine. No, it's actually more like that. That's a 6.
That does not make it.
Was that whole person?
No.
No? Oh gosh.
That's vicious mockery, 3 damage.
Oh, sweet.
No.
Oh gosh, I can't do the voice the same way that Breaks can, but there's just this tirade of really angry sounding gibberish, and which is interrupted by a kind of noise. and it kind of rolls a little bit under the underbrush and then keeps going.
Hey, come back here!
And it's at this point, we've been going for an hour and a half, so let's take a quick break, refill water, go to the bathroom, all that sort of stuff. And then we'll try and get this gift back from the coconut thing.
Amazing. Finally, something we're good at. Hitting.
Chasing things.
No more of this social business.
We're all like
Oh
sharing
my God.
emotions and bonding and stuff like that. Well, I mean, the kids aren't having any problem bonding. They're just sitting there like drawing and stuff like that. But the rest of us are like, feelings, emotions, And then like,
Hello?
oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
The greatest gift two artists could give each other, images of the other one.
Yes, it was so cute. I love that drawing so much.
That's fantastic.
I
All
don't
right.
have colored pencils on me, but you know.
I know.
All right, quick break, and then we will resume.
All right.
Okay.
Someone please remind me to restart my recording when we start. I've paused it. Oh. Back at it again here at Atlantis.
Chasing coconuts.
I'm like kind of sorry that I attacked it, but also it's one vicious mockery. It's not like
Yeah, no,
I mean,
that's
it's a
valid.
coconut. It's a coconut person. I mean, how bad of a self esteem can he have, right?
also gently. I hate to tell you this, but you missed the perfect opportunity for a D's nuts.
Yeah,
You could have got a D's nuts joke in there.
I could have put. Oh my gosh, Mock! I could have put a D's nuts joke in there. And now the opportunity's gone. It's gone
This is
forever.
like I don't know why I've done this to myself of playing a character who's like quiet and shy because
Yeah.
when I'm playing games like I'm not, but like I can't have my character do shit now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I played a character
Yeah.
Fuck.
who was mute and shy. And it's like,
Oh,
this is difficult.
Yeah. Well, like, with Corey and stuff, it's like, I'm trying to play. I mean, it's not hard for me to play a dumbass, but, um,
oh,
uh,
y'all have coconut people too?
but it's hard. It's hard sometimes, like, cause, like, right now, like, I'm trying. I don't know. I'm having trouble with getting his because it's very unusual for him to not be like you know joking around and kind of all confident and stuff like that. Because I think the whole thing with him, what happened with him, and I mean I can pinpoint that his emotion right now is that he's feeling very much like he let everybody down, and especially like the kids. He feels like he let the kids down, and his whole history with him is like he always kind of grew up being the muscle of the group, and he's the one that's supposed to look out for the little ones and that sort of thing and take care of them and stuff like that. And now it's kind of like, well, he's like, well, damn, I've screwed up, I've lost the respect of the kids. It's just like, dang.
I mean, God, Corey, handshake with I'm sure pretty much every other member of this group. So not the kids specifically, but just being like, well,
Yep.
let everyone down, I guess.
I mean, you're still doing better than Thad. Thad has fallen down the 3 holes yesterday. In the one day, he fell 3 times. 2 were holes, and then one was that never-ending staircase.
He did.
Is
3
Malt
holes.
is Malt Henry from Bendy and the Ink Machine?
Well, he is safe here.
Oh man, we haven't even got around to discussing like what Georgie and Corey found too, with like the whole like there was once a path there and now there is not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
That's-
forgot about that.
That's a little bit on purpose on Georgie's part. She's waiting until she can get Thad at least a little bit by himself to have that discussion. Because she A, doesn't want to worry the kids, and B, she's a little concerned about Corey right now.
I'm a little
Give me a
concerned
sec. I
about-
just cut my thumb, so I'm gonna be right back. It's
Oh,
okay. I'm just
First
gotta
aid.
get a band-aid.
Yep. I might get another biscuit. I was hungry. I have discovered, to much delight, that I have mangoes in my kitchen.
Oh.
Perfect.
Fine.
And a blowtorch.
A sign.
I am going to caramelize me some mangoes when this is over.
Heck yeah. This is like Atlantis, the mango episode.
Tropical fruit.
Yes.
Mangoes and coconuts. Oh my.
Exactly. Exactly.
What I get for not using proper knife safety. That's gonna smart tomorrow morning. I'm sure. I'm not gonna think about it right now. I've got Neosporin.
Oof.
Cleaned it. We're good. It's not actually that bad. It's just gonna hurt because it's right there.
Oof.
Yeah. Get cut
Damn,
off.
I'm just trying to eat like an apple during the break.
Mm.
Just not gonna do that, I guess.
Ow. Oh dear.
Big old mood.
Oh, well.
Fuck.
Alrighty. We're gonna keep going?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put this on the other side of the room so I'm not tempted to try it again.
Oh dear. Alrighty. Okay, so is everyone taking off after this coconut? I know that we got a Dillan going.
Oh,
after.
should I hang on? Wait, I paused my recording. Should I start it again?
Oh, okay, yeah, go for it, Mark.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm unpausing. No,
Sweet.
we're back at it again.
Hooray. Alrighty,
Back at it again.
so who's going after the coconut? Dylan, yes.
I know
Anyone else?
Dylan is.
Yep.
Dylan is Corey's running after it because he's just like, I guess it's like, oh hey, there's something, they're running. I'm gonna run and have whatever it is, and he doesn't even know. He's just going along with the crowd.
Mm.
But because I think he didn't even like see the coconut or anything, so he just sees Dylan taking off running. He's just like,
Nope.
I better go run too.
Does Corey is lemming?
What?
The truth come out. Does Corey is lemming?
I don't know.
Amazing. Oh dear. What about Georgie and Minnie? Are they going running too?
I think Minnie like looks at Georgie. What's Georgie doing?
I think Georgie looks at Minnie, grins, and casts Expeditious Retreat, and zooms off after the coconut.
Coconut chase.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I mean, Minnie's not gonna keep up with that shit. What's that doing?
Oh boy.
I think Georgie realizes she's not going to keep up and kind of circles around and picks Minnie up and then zooms off.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Don't forget the baby.
Oh dear.
Piggyback ride.
Oh man. That in that case, that there's going to be a as you all run off after this coconut, you can hear some very colourful Grawlix from Thad, and he's going to give a good kick of sand over the fire towards the ocean so he doesn't set the whole island on fire, and then make a break after those. Like, where did you get all this energy from?
Our stuff's getting taken!
And I'm gonna get everybody to roll initiative, please.
All right.
Yeah!
God, that's not even. He doesn't even have an expeditions retreat to help him out here.
Nope. He's not a one. He doesn't get that for free.
Okay.
I mean, technically, I think Georgie would probably be slowed down a little if she is carrying Minnie, but also this is for fun and games.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 14. I rolled an 11 plus 3 for an.
Natural 1!
Oh no.
That's
Ouch.
a 4. It's okay.
Okay.
Avi, I interpreted your hashtag Dillan like that's for initiative, but I was just like, hey, it's Dillan, isn't it?
Oh dear, dear. Okay.
I love how you
Good.
said that because as soon as I pressed enter, that was the thing that came in my head too.
Amazing.
Okay, so we got Dillan with a 17. We go coconut. And then Thad, and then Corey. And Georgie, and then Minnie. Beauty.
Ooh.
I'll pin that. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a map for this one, so we get to use our imaginations.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah. All right. So you are currently running through the jungle after this coconut. Dillan, your coconut is about 60 feet away from you.
I think. Let me see what he has. Yeah, I think he gets out his short bow and like tries to shoot at it.
Nice.
All right. Cool. Roll to hit. Yes.
22 is going to hit?
Yeah, 22
Yeah,
is going
like-
to hit.
Like all of his low rolls earlier today. Jeez.
Oh dear. Yep.
So that's 5 damage.
All right.
Oh dear.
Sweet. Add to the 3 from earlier. Cool. Beauty. Alrighty. It is now its turn. And it is going to... I had the thing. Where did it go? I have too many tabs open. Okay. Okay. It is going to roll this. 10. Okay. Can I get a dex save from Dillan, please?
Yes, you can. That's something he has proficiency in.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, excellent.
$15.
All right, beauty. So you're running after this thing, and you've taken a shot at it and hit it quite solidly. And you can hear it as it rolled a little bit and then kind of clambered up, picked the package back up, and off it goes. And you can hear it babbling a bit, and then you manage to see it and jump out of the way before it hits you. But a monkey jumps out of a tree and going whoo, ah, 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 and just sort of jumps at you, but you dodge out of the way, and it kind of just hits the dirt and scampers off into the undergrowth.
Man, the
He's just,
coconut's
whoa, okay.
And it is still running. But because you hit it, it is now 50 feet away from you. Now it's Thad's turn, and he's just going to try and catch up. But I'm going to roll him a survival because he's old and trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
He is managing to keep up. He has not lost anybody, but he is still at the back of the pack. Oh, dear. All right, Corey.
Yep.
It's your turn.
Well, let's see. I actually just realized that Corey has an action surge. It says you can take an extra action, use once per rest.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that means I can do 2 separate actions, right?
Yep.
Okay. So what I think I want him to do is I would think, well, obviously I want him first to catch up with the coconut, and then I want him to grapple the coconut.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
you want to use the extra one as like a dash action? You want to use the extra one as a dash action?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay.
I just don't see people do that very much.
Yep.
Good shit.
Oh, shoot. Hang on. It went off the table. Ah! Right. Again. All right. Cool. We got an 18, and then that's, I guess, to get, like, would that be like athletics? If I was, yeah, okay.
Yep.
So that's actually 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Got 22.
Okay.
The coconut can make an athletics or
Yeah.
acrobatics contested to get out of the grapple.
Okay.
Or to avoid the grapple.
Fantastic. All right. And its modifier is that. Nope.
Oh, that's an 8.
That's an 8. Okay, so Corey has sprinted past Dillan, like tossing aside ferns left, right, and center, and pounces on this coconut. And you grab it in both hands and hold it up, and it is just it has dropped the thing it was holding, and it is flailing and like you think it's cursing, but it just sounds like gibberish, and it is distinctly displeased.
Like Mr. Thaddach. Such.
All right. I'm half tempted to have Corey just like take him and like take the coconut and do like, you know, like the thing where they like slam the football against the ground and do like the little dance or something like that.
I was really worried you were about to say that the fact that we just learned what to do with coconuts and it's not the same thing as that.
Oh dear.
I probably shouldn't do that. I'll wait for use that another time. But anyway, so yeah, he's like grabbing the coconut and he's like, I got a little bugger, and he like shakes the coconut in his hand. He's like, I got him.
Oh,
So
heck. Cool.
Does that put us out of initiative?
Let me roll it to escape grapple one last time and see if it gets away. Oh no, that's still less than the grapple check. Yep, we're not in initiative anymore. That was quick.
Oh, got him.
yeah.
You now have this like
Right.
really angry coconut guy.
You caught a living coconut, Corey. I'm so proud of you. We're coming back, baby.
Oh.
Look at that guy. Dillan comes over. He's like, he stole our stuff, the little thief. And then he's
I
gonna
mean,
check.
We sort of wrecked their village there.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, guy.
I kind of feel bad that we didn't try and fix it, but there wasn't really time for that, huh?
Corey's just holding the coconut, and then he like shakes it and something. He's like, I wonder if it's like built like a real like coconut or something. Like he's shaking it and puts his ear to it.
Oh my
Like,
god.
it goes swoosh, 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 swoosh.
Hold on. Let me Google
It's
something
probably
really
gonna go punch, kick, kick.
The coconut gets mad, just like punches him in the snoot.
Okay, you put the coconut up to your ear, and I'm gonna guess that a 22 is higher than your AC. And it bites you on the ear,
Oh my god.
Wait, Corey!
You take 3 damage because it bit you real hard.
This thing's worse than the freaking crabs.
Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
You got a new earring.
He's gonna eat my earring. Get him off! He does have an earring in each ear, so.
Alright, I think Dillan like comes over, gets a hold of the coconut guy, and just tries to like get its mouth. Oh, I didn't think this far ahead. I didn't think this far
I'm just
ahead.
gonna say, for toon shenanigan purposes, what if Dylan tries to smack it to get it off?
Yeah. Smacks it with
Get a
his
bat or
hand.
something. Just right at the side of Corey's head. It'll be fine.
Yeah, do it.
Corey's a real kind. With his toon hand, Dylan's gonna smack the thing.
Oh, good.
And his strength is just
Okay.
yeah. That's a 13.
Okay. Cool. Grappled means that it. I don't work with grapple very much. Oh crap. I think you've got advantage against grappled creatures, and this thing is still grappled. So roll it with advantage.
Alright.
Grappled, your speed becomes 0 and you can't benefit from any bonuses to your speed. The condition ends if you're incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes you from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect. To escape, use an action to perform a strength or dexterity check contested by the grappler's strength athletics check.
Okay, great. That's fine. Alright, so you smack this thing. And it makes a very, very satisfying hollow ktunk. And it does come off Corey's ear. Just for shits and giggles, do you want to roll me some damage?
He got hit in the head with a coconut.
What? This is.
Well, who you talk like? Who'd you ask to roll damage? Like me?
No, Dillan, because he hit it.
Alright, this is an unarmed strike. That's a D4?
4? Yeah, D4.
Yeah.
I think it's That's a great question.
2.
So 2 damage.
Alright, fantastic. Can I get a strength save from Corey, please?
Oh my goodness. Oh, let's see.
What a wonderful scene we have done here, guys.
We're back in
Perfect.
business, baby. Let's see here. Strength. I have 12 altogether.
Alright, cool. So, Dillan comes up and gives this coconut that's hanging off your ear a mighty smack. And you manage to hold on to this coconut for a minute, as it sort of jolts away from your head. But then it starts. I'm gonna roll it another a who's he wants it to see if it can get out. Nope. That's a nat 1. So it looks like it was going to try and get out as it was flung away from your head a little bit, but it can't. And Thad is going to come
it just
up.
trips on the ground.
Thad is going to come up behind everyone, and he's just sort of, Whis. Okay, what happened?
The coconut bit me.
And did you bite it back?
Well, it's a coconut. I already tried biting one before. It didn't work. I put a little boogered up my gold earring too. He's like scowling at the coconut guy.
I think we ought to open these boxes before anything else tries to take them.
Is the coconut just still like lying face down on the ground?
It's technically still
Like
grappled.
it's just like
So Corey's
Yeah,
still
I
holding
think-
onto it. Yeah.
Yeah, we still have. Yeah.
It tried to take the opportunity to get out of Corey's hands when it was being smacked, but it didn't work. It was too dazed by being walloped.
Corey's just like scowling at the coconut, and he's like, "All right, cough it up, you little booger, cough it up."
Isn't the box on the ground?
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, the box is on the ground. And Thad's gonna look at it, frown, and then he's gonna actually just reach into his hammer space to see whether or not his is still there. And that's a nat 1. Fantastic. Okay. Hold on. I need the fumble chart because I don't have a custom chart for Thad.
Okay.
That's wheeled boots.
There is one pinned.
No, I've got it. I've got it on the wiki, so I opened it up.
Oh,
there.
okay.
So, yeah, he pulled out a pair of wheeled boots. He's like, that's not the prize thing from yesterday. And he's just gonna drop them on the ground. It's like, I'm littering. I don't care. Nope, that's still not high enough. 11. Bar of soap. He regards that, puts it back. That one is actually useful. 7. There you go. Okay. So Thad reaches back into his side bag and he pulls out the box that he had picked up. And he's like, okay, mine is still here. Has everyone else still got theirs?
I think so. Yeah.
Minnie looks in her bag where she just reordered all her shit.
Yep.
Presumably it's in there.
It is. And Georgie, you pull yours out, no problem.
How was this one mine? Dylan's looking at the box on the ground.
I mean, there's 2 people left.
Yeah. Do you have a bag or anything, Dylan, or a pocket? Do you have a hammer
He
space?
probably-
You don't, do you?
No, he doesn't have a hammer space. I don't know if he had the foresight to come with, like, a big enough bag other than the stuff that he already had.
Oh, bless. Oh,
No,
dear.
wait, he does have a bag. Never mind.
Okay. Well, you poke your head in your bag, yours is still there, which means that...
Nice.
Corey!
What was that 6 for?
The 6, I guess, was to check and see if he had it or not. I'm not sure.
No. Yours is missing.
Oh no,
Oh,
Corey!
it's not.
that's
It's on the ground right
yours.
there.
So
Corey,
it's his
this
little
one-
box. Okay. Alright. Well, he's just, in the meantime, he's just still holding the coconut, and he's just trying to, like, he's smacking it on the back, like, trying to get it to give his earring back.
Oh my god, did it swallow it?
I'm going to say that it ate his earring, and it's very...
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Now the dilemma. What do you do with the coconut?
If we give you
Box
fruit, would you
present?
leave us alone?
Or coconut.
It yells at you in gibberish.
Oh.
I can't understand a word you're saying.
I'd let this stupid thing go if it would give me my earring back. He shakes it up and down again.
I'm gonna do I didn't do a
Please.
con save. Nope. It is being stubborn. Actually, do you want to roll me a strength for shaking it?
Oh, sure, yeah. Alright. Right. 24, yeah. Baby.
Okay, that's higher than the 16. So, okay. You shake it, and you shake it really, really hard, like a Polaroid picture, and then there's this it sort of stops yelling, and then it looks a little bit unwell, and then it looks a lot unwell, and then it throws up,
Blah.
and it's like coconut juice and mango bits,
Oh,
Ew.
and one earring.
in one hearing. Alright, good. Corey picks up the earring and he puts it in his pocket and he's like, "Thank you very much" to the little coconut guy. And he just holds him out like somebody wanted to hold him. I guess. Well, look at this, the box. I guess. Huh? That's my box.
I mean, we don't need anything else from him. We could just put him down.
Oh no! This is personal now. He ate my earring, so I'm not letting this little booger go.
Kidnapping a coconut guy.
We're taking the coconut. This is personal.
Why?
I don't know. It's Corey. Why does he do anything?
Still holding it up. I think he's gonna like walk over to it, and not close enough that she might get bit. She saw that happen, and so she's just gonna and kind of like she's gonna kind of come. Just that wasn't very nice. You shouldn't take things that aren't yours, and you shouldn't bite people, and it's very rude.
There is.
I love Minnie so much.
All right. So, okay. Well, Minnie's got the coconut, and she's chastising the coconut.
Yeah, she'll use Mage Hand to hold it if that's anything.
That probably would be a good idea.
Fair enough. The
and
coconut
then
responds to Minnie in a sort of woozy, dizzy, very angry, gibberish burst.
Minnie, keep the coconut. Come on, let's keep him. Let's keep the coconut. I love him.
I mean, jeez, Dylan's just like, are we really gonna keep this thing?
Of course.
You can't just keep us. You can't just keep a sentient poison if they don't want to stay.
Also, a
Especially after all
swarm
the
of the
trouble
things
we gave him.
attacked us.
Yeah, so we can hold him for like ransom or something. I guess.
No.
Thad just puts his face in his hands.
Maybe we could like feed him breakfast as an apology for yesterday, and then let him go.
Yeah, you still got any mangoes left?
We didn't
Sure,
eat
we
it all.
got plenty.
Corey's just like goes at the coconut. He's still mad. He's got beef with the coconut. Anyway, I guess she go ahead and open up his box.
All right, cool. You
Yeah.
pick up your poor beaten battered box. Now let me just scroll the way back up here. Where
Inside is what used to be a fine glass statue.
Delicate,
Corey, where-
fragile thing.
Okay. You rip out the destroyed paper and you look inside, and there is a whistle of some variety. It's carved out of wood.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little wooden whistle.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So he picks it up and he looks at it. He's like, "Huh, well, got me a little whistle now. All right." And he's just gonna tie it onto his little. I'm assuming he's got like a bunch of like, things like necklaces and things like that. So I'm assuming he's just gonna tie it on there.
All right.
Unless, of course, if you want him to blow the whistle, I can do that too.
Up to you.
All right, he's like, he puts it on it there, and he takes it, and he looks at it, and he says, "Huh, I wonder what it sounds like," and he blows on it.
Okay, great. It makes a very, very pleasant bird-like tweet noise. And roll me a perception real quick.
All of us? All of us?
No, just Corey.
Well,
16. Okay.
Yay.
Perception-
Excellent.
Wait a minute. Hang on. 17 actually. Sorry.
Okay.
He's got a +1 for perception.
Sweet. So you blow this whistle and it makes that lovely little bird noise, and then you look up because you can hear something, and there is a bird sitting in one of the trees nearby. And ordinarily you would expect a bird to, tweet, or if it's a parrot, go caw or whatever. This one, it kind of goes, man, they've upset that coconut a lot.
Did it just talk?
Nice.
To everybody else, the bird still just goes, caw!
What was it said again? Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
They've upset that coconut a lot.
Corey looks up at the bird and he's just like, it's his fault.
So, no one stops Minnie. She is gonna, say her piece to this coconut and be like, I think she probably does go, you understand?
You get some more angry gibberish.
Did we finally give this little coconut a mango or something?
I think she's
I
just
think
been,
we have to go back to the beach for that.
arguing with it about why it's very rude to take things.
Because
It's specifically it's very rude to bite people.
That's so bad because that just is such a cute image in my mind of her just gently scolding this coconut.
She's not as stringent about the taking things that aren't yours, but she does believe you probably shouldn't bite people. Unless it's like an emergency.
Yeah.
Of course, from her perspective, she doesn't know that the coconut doesn't know that they're not going to go out, hurt it a bit hardcore, but, she's doing her best with the information she has.
I think in that case, Dillan does go back and grab a mango and then, comes back.
Oh,
But if you
dear.
bite people, you're only going to make the situation worse.
Aww.
That's
So
gonna
that's why
reach
you
down
can't do it.
That's gonna reach down and give Minnie a very, very fond little pat on the head.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure there's more angry gibberish coming back at her.
Oh yeah, no, it you can tell it's not absorbing anything. It's just angry.
I think Dillan comes up to it and he's just like, hey, if we give you this mango, will you leave us alone?
You get some angry gibberish too. It's not a no, but you get angry gibberish.
Damn, if only we had a whistle of speak coconut.
Dang it. Why couldn't you let us understand coconut?
Can you get the bird to translate? The bird to be the middleman here?
Just out of curiosity, I wonder.
Dillan.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. Alright, so Corey looks up at the bird that just recently talked to him, and then he just kind of jerks his thumb over at the coconut, and he's just he looks up at the bird and he's like, so you wouldn't happen to know what the little thing's saying, is he? I'm assuming it's probably something really, really bad in coconut.
The bird looks down at you and sort of tilts its head to one side, and then, oh, nah, no one can understand those things, but I'm pretty sure it's swearing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I can just imagine everybody he's just carrying on this casual conversation.
I think in the meantime, Dillan just pushes the mango in towards the coconut, just here, just take this and leave.
Just shove it in its gibberish hole.
Dillan, I think you hit Corey too hard.
He looks up. Dylan?
Oh my goodness. I love these children. I love them so much. They're so cute.
Corey, are you okay?
Well, sure, I'm fine. I was just telling the bird up there about the coconut.
Right.
Oh, good sentences.
heck?
So you cast
He's
like
he's
speak with
he lowers
animals
his
or
eyebrow
something?
and he lowers his eyebrow and he's like, "Why are you all looking at me like that?"
Well,
I didn't know you know how to speak, bird.
yeah, that.
Well, I didn't assume that I knew how to speak bird. I mean, the bird just talked. Didn't you hear him?
No.
No.
He didn't.
Ka!
Well, he spoke just as plain as day. I figured he was one of those what you call it, the Polly Wanna crackers, you know, type of bird. Probably like a toucan.
Like a toucan, yeah.
No, obviously not a parrot.
Oh heck. Dear oh dear. How
Everybody-
firmly
Well, that's-
is Dylan shoving this mango at this coconut?
He just wants it to take it and leave.
All right. Do me a dex check.
Right.
Like,
Sleight of hand if it's better.
That's just a 15.
15? All right, cool. So you shove this mango towards this coconut, and the gibberish suddenly stops because you have shoved it right between its teeth, and it is now muzzled by mango.
Please leave.
Oh my god.
It is still being held by Minnie's mage hand, by the way.
I mean, she'll put it down if, you know.
Minnie, I think you can put it down.
Okay.
Oh, as far away from us as you can get it, perhaps?
Yeah, I think Mage Hand has a range of like 30 feet.
Yeah.
She is gonna put it down like on its feet, or well, she's not gonna chuck it.
Shame that.
Basically, she's just
like
gonna
a pitch.
set it down.
All right, you carry it off about 30 feet away into the jungle, and you let it go, and there is this small silence, and then this odd noise which might be a munch, and then some very loud angry gibberish, and then some shuffling, and then quiet.
Oh, thank God.
And Thad just sort of sighs. I don't think we should extend our stay on this island.
Yeah. But I want to open these boxes.
Well, we have to pack up back on the beach, so you've got time.
So
Hey, come
back
on.
to the beach first.
Yeah. Dylan's already moving.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty. Okay, so they're gonna
Corey
pack up
taking
this
his
stuff.
bird friend with us.
If the bird wants to follow, I guess.
It makes no move to do so.
Nice, good.
Corey puts his hand up, does like his little, salute. Somebody says, "All right, well, see you later, there, Polly."
Bye. And it just sort of says bye, and it's like flaps off. Weirdo.
I'm thinking like, my name is Greg.
My name is Greg.
Like just the most like basic ass name.
Just highly.
No offense to any Gregs out there. It's a
Yeah,
good name.
exactly.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Got the name completely.
I was like, what's a
wrong.
normal person name?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, cool. So I'm gonna skip over the whole packing up or what have you. Dylan, you really wanted to open your box, and inside there is a fairly sizable plushy shark.
No way!
Yep.
Oh, he loves that. Loves that so much.
Plushy shark. Doo-doo.
Oh my God!
No, bad. Oh, heck.
Lock is possibly removed.
Oh, dear. Does anyone else want to open this?
Yeah, let's go. Presents.
All right.
Yay.
Inside Minnie's prize box, there is a stress banana. It's like a stress ball, but it's banana shaped.
Oh my god. Stress
Aw.
banana.
There's banana.
Oh, we're putting that on the into the inventory.
Does it make a little squeaky noise?
No, it's like a stress ball.
Oh, okay.
Oh dear, Georgie, what about you? Are you opening yours?
Yes.
All right, cool. Inside yours, there is a pocket sticker book. It's sparkly.
Oh.
Is it like a Lisa Frank type looking thing?
No, it's just assorted stickers. So like stars and suns and smiley faces and a dolphin.
But are they holographic?
Holographic and sparkly.
It is a Lisa Frank thing.
It's weird.
Oh,
Corey's
dear.
just like, ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And I'm just gonna say this straight up. If you guys want to know what's in Thad's one, you're gonna have to bully him into opening it.
All right, time to bully the old man.
I think we bullied the old man quite a bit already.
I think
Come on, let's see what yours is. All right, I'm gonna roll and see if I can get a persuasion thing on him. Maybe, I guess. Let's see.
I was gonna say, I think if they did a thing where they were all kind of going around in a circle and then they get to him,
Or peer pressure him in.
And they just all look at him.
Minnie-
Yes.
Minnie's gonna have to hit him with the puppy doll, guys.
Ooh, okay.
And
That's
I rolled
persuasion.
Hmm.
I did
19.
14, 15, 16. I got a 16 on my end.
Okay. Is everyone ganging up on him with puppy dog eyes to open his
We're
gift?
totally ganging up on him.
I mean,
Yes.
There's no question about it
Oh,
whatsoever.
dear, oh dear. Okay. Minnie, do
Say
you
puppy
wanna...
dog eyes, but it is sparkly eyes. If she was a toon, there would be sparkles in them.
Oh, heck.
What the wonder
man.
of the world. What could it be?
Yeah.
24. Okay, he's
Oh.
got no hope. Between 15 and 19, a 16 and a 24. He's just sort of sitting there. It's like, fine. And then he opens it up, and before he reaches in, he's looking in, and he actually brightens up a little bit, and he reaches in and he pulls out a water pistol. And he's just sort of turning it over in his hands, like, oh, that's quite cute. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm sure that'll come in handy at some point. And he just sort of stuffs it in his bag and then looks at everyone.
yeah.
Satisfied?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Certainly, your thigh chip.
Right. And then he sort of stands up, he brushes his sand off, and then he looks over at the 3 wave buggies that are still very politely waiting over at the beach, and then back at all of you. Now, Widdy's not here, which means he's not following the map that I wrote, which means he's going to be somewhere else. So if you're willing to see this out, we've got another island to visit.
Sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. In your hop. Let's get sailing.
Yeah.
And
All right.
we're going to do a bit of a zoom out before we fade out of everybody bundling
Can
back
we do
into
real quick? Can we do a Oh man, shit! I was trying to think of a good one, but just last one to the buggies is a rotten egg, and then she takes off.
Aw.
Hey, come back here!
Yeah.
Dylan runs after.
Curious. Who? Are we riding the same people were riding in the buggy? The same amount of people that were riding in the buggy as there were last time? I don't know, or is it just anybody? Just anything goes. I'm just trying to figure out who Corey's going to be riding with.
Well, there are 2 seats in each buggy, and Thad normally will just go straight to Audrey. So the 4 of you can split between Molly and Joshua. Unless someone wants to ride in Audrey with Thad.
Georgie's gonna ride with that, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe Corey should have a buggy to himself, so one of the kids isn't driving by themselves.
Yeah, that's right.
Makes the most
Here,
sense though, doesn't it?
Oh, I know. Oh, I know something. Okay. So, so when they're running, they're all like running there. I'm assuming Dillan takes off after Minnie, and they're all running there. And let's see, Thad and Georgie are riding together, and Corey's just kind of like walking along after the kids and stuff, and he's just like he's just like he starts out cheerful, like so who's gonna be riding with and then he sees the kids getting in the buggy together.
He's too slow. He was the rotten egg.
I know he was the rotten egg. That's right. But I think what he was hoping was he could have a little like talking time with one of the kids or something like that. But that ain't gonna happen.
Too slow.
Maybe
Too
next
slow,
time.
Good.
We'll bully him next time.
Yeah, we'll try again next time. Darn it, I do want to have some one-on-one with the kids.
And we just sat there being awkward for an hour.
It was great. I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Now we do our good zoom out.
Yeah, we'll do the
Yeah.
good zoom out, and maybe we'll have some more conversation at the next thing. But everybody, thank you very much for coming and chilling with me at this rest stop intermission. We all finally got to
Very,
open our
very good.
prizes from before, and thank you everyone for listening. There have been some corker of moments in this. This has been great.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
And
Good stuff.
we will see you at the next Atlantis adventure. Everybody say bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.